Konnichiwa. Welcome to the Camera's channel. This time, I will introduce famous shrines in Miyazaki Prefecture that you should visit. Aoshima Jingu Shrine, where the entire island floating in the sea is sacred. Mysterious Udo Jingu Shrine, with its main shrine inside a cave by the sea. Both are mythical settings that are said to be the origin of the story of Urashima Taro. Aoshima Jinja, Udo Jingu. If you visit these two shrines after knowing the mythology, you will enjoy them 10 times more, I promise. So first of all, let me briefly introduce the one of the Japanese mythology. This is the story of Ninigi's children, Umisachihiko and Yamasachihiko. Ninigi, the grandson of Amaterasu, descended from heaven to the earth. The older brother Hoderi lived by catching fish in the sea, and the younger brother Hori lived by hunting animals in the mountains. One day, Hori asked his brother to exchange a bow and arrow to a fishing rod. Hori persuaded his reluctant brother to borrow a fishing rod and went fishing in the sea, but it was hard to catch. Finally, he caught a fish, but the thread suddenly broke. Hori lost his brother's fishing hook and apologized to him. But his brother got angry and asked Hori to give him back the hook. Even though he crushed his own sword and made many fishing hooks, Hori was not forgiven and was crying along on the beach. An old man was passing by. The old man was a god called Shiotsuchi, who ruled the sea. He heard what happened and made a small boat for Hori. He told Hori to ride it to the palace of Wadatsumi, the god of the sea. Hori sailed through the sea as told and arrived at the palace where Wadatsumi lived. Then he met Wadatsumi's daughter, Toyotama Hime, and the two fell in love at first sight. The two got married and lived happily, and 3 years passed in the blink of the eye. Hori suddenly remembered his brother Hoderi and talked to Wadatsumi about the fishing hook. Wadatsumi gathered the fish and found the fishing hook. Hori returned to his brother and gave him the fishing hook back. After a while, Toyotama Hime came to visit Hori. Toyotama Hime was pregnant with Hori's child and came to give birth. Hori hurriedly built a house for her to give birth, but before the roof was finished, Toyotama Hime went into labor. Toyotama Hime made Hori promise never to look inside during the birth. He wondered why he couldn't look inside. Hori sneaked a peek inside. Then, to his surprise, there was Toyotama Hime in the form of a crocodile. She was embarrassed to be seen. She left her newborn baby and returned to the sea palace. The baby was given the name Ugayafukiaezu. That means the roof of the birthhouse is not yet completed. He became the father of Emperor Jinmu, who later became the first emperor of Japan. There is a well where Hori and Toyotama Hime met. Aoshima Jinja. Aoshima Jingu Shrine is said to have a history of over 1200 years. The island's nature has remained as it was in the past, because it was closed to the public until the mid-Edo period. The three deities enshrined are Hikohohodemi, as known as Hori, Toyotama Hime, and Shiotsuchi. Shiotsuchi is an old god who taught Hori how to get to the palace of Wadatsumi. There is a well called Tamanoi on the right side of the approach. It is said that when Hori arrived at Wadatsumi's palace, Toyotama Hime's maid found him here. This is a well located on the island surrounded by the sea, but pure water is gushing out. There were many people here that I couldn't get close to it. According to the legend of Tamanoi, it would have been a palace around here. This is also said to be the place where Hori built his own palace after he returned from Wadatsumi's palace. There is also a shrine that enshrines the god of Wadatsumi, Toyotama Hime's father. There is a path on the right that leads to the site where the main shrine used to be. This area is surrounded by subtropical plants and has been designated a special national natural treasure. It is said that the plants that flourished in an era when the earth was warm may have survived in Aoshima's warm climate. Ancient artifacts such as pottery, bones, and shells have been discovered underground. This island has been worshipped since an ancient times. People throwing kawarake with their wishes. It is believed that Toyotama Hime's birthhouse was located. Udo Jingu and shrine deity Ugayafukiaezu. Toyotama Hime was worried about her newborn baby, Ugayafukiaezu. So she sent her younger sister, Tamayori Hime, to take care of him. When he grew up, Ugayafukiaezu and Tamayori Hime got married. And they got 4 sons. The youngest son later became Emperor Jimmu. We're going down the stairs along the cliff to visit the main shrine. There is a main shrine inside the cave. It is said that there was a birthhouse built by Hori for Toyotamahime. So it is also a place where Ugayafukiaezu was born, and the place where Toyotamahime was seen by Hori when she turned into a crocodile. There is a placed milk rock behind the building. There is a legend that Toyotamahime left her breast in the form of rocks so that she could breastfeed her newborn baby. Ugayafukiaezu grew big by drinking water dripping from this rock. There is a wacky term, undama, at the entrance of the cave. 200 yen for 5 lakh balls. Men threw their undama toward Kameiwa rock with their left hand, and women with their right hand. It is believed that if the ball hit the inside of the Shimenawa rock, your wish will come true. Finally, let me introduce an amazing place, Namikiri Jinja. Enter through this gate and look for Inari Jinja. It's on the right as you enter. The entrance to Namikiri Jinja is on the right side of Inari Jinja. This is also the entrance to Mausoleum, which is said to be the tomb of Ugayafukiaezu. It was a 30-minute climb each way to the tomb, so we gave up. We only visited Namikiri Jinja. 20 minutes one way to Namikiri Jinja, but we walked quickly and arrived in 10 minutes. What an amazing place! The sight of the waves crashing up close is very impressive. It is also secretly famous for an Instagrammable place. Money tree amulet received at Aoshima Jinja.